Now, yesterday, the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto had set to fly to Uganda, where he was supposed to meet his host, the Ugandan President Yoheri Kaguta Museveni. But the DP was held at the Wilson Airport for almost 5 hours. And after that incident, I think the DP got tired and he gave up. Then he retired back to his official residence in Karen. And in that visit, the DP was with his delegation team, which included Oscar Sudi, Ndindi Nyoro, and the team. There were other people among this team. So after that incident, most of the hustler and the Tanga followers went ahead to blame the government for that issue. It was seen as the government was dealing with Ruto with a lot of impunity. And I remember there is a clip yesterday I dropped on this platform. You heard how Ndindi Nyoro was complaining when he got to Uganda because these other people were cleared at the airport and they got to Uganda after Justin Muturi gave an okay to them. So these guys went ahead to complain in a video when they were in Uganda how the government is mistreating the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto. And even Oscar Sudi went ahead to say that the state, the deep state, ya kwamba inawafinya and they are taking them back to the era and days of Kanu and the Kadu. Ndindi Nyoro complained in the video. But also, Mutahi ngunyi went ahead to write something, and this is what Mutahi ngunyi said, that William Ruto wanted to use Uganda military to overturn Uhuru Kenyatta's government. He goes ahead to say that Museveni is a funny dictator who wants to extend his dictatorship to Kenya. And also, David Murathe wrote something. Ruto, together with his East Africa dictator Yoheri Museveni, are planning to overthrow the government of the day. That is what David Murathe also dropped on the social media. So yes, there might be reason why the DP was blocked from going ahead with this journey to Uganda. There are reasons, whether they are good or bad reasons, there are reasons for that. But even me, I'm still confused whether I should sympathize with him or not. There is something I will explain to you about this issue on this punchline. Before we go deep into that, you might be watching me and you have not yet subscribed. My humble request is please consider subscribing so that you just help us to grow this platform. Now, let us get back to our discussion. Now, when the DP went back to his official residence in Karen, he went ahead to write on his social media platform something. And this is what he said. It's alright. Tumwachie Mungu. That is what he wrote there. So, in my view, I feel that if there are people who advocated for impunity in Kenya, because actually I'm not here to analyze anything, I have seen Kenyans commenting on social media, and I want to use this opportunity to speak to the hustler nation. Because if there is a team that was really advocating for impunity, then that is the team that is currently supporting William Samoei Ruto. And what they are going through is something that they were advocating before. Like, for example, Ndindi Nyoro asked President Uhuru Kenyatta to rule by the iron fist, suspend the constitution if the court nullified the 2017 ile ya October election. And this was on 24th of October 2017. This is exactly what he wrote. If Wakora rule against the people of Kenya tomorrow, the president should declare a state of emergency for 6 months and suspend the constitution. With this period, he should rule by iron fist. He goes on to say, make judiciary a department of the executive and redeem our country from dark forces. By scrapping some of entities like the Supreme Court, these characters must behave tomorrow. There is no two way about it. So he goes on to say, we have Africa and Africa is our business. That is exactly what Ndindi Nyoro wrote during the time when they were enjoying being in the government. when they were favored by President Uhuru Kenyatta government. And it is not only Ndindi Nyoro. Like all of these people were all advocating for impunity during that time. Now, when Matiang'i deported Miguna to Canada, the DP defended that CS during that time. And he said, wachana na Matiang'i afanye kazi yake. That is what DP said. So it was clear that the work of Matiang'i is to take care of the country. So wachana na Matiang'i afanye kazi yake. And when Miguna was deported, the Itumbi who is currently tweeting right now, he went ahead to say that this police did well. We have someone like Murkomen. Murkomen went ahead to say that it was a small matter. Ndindi Nyoro went ahead to say that we should rethink democracy. It is not serving us well. We need a benevolent dictator. And Ruto said that the government let the government agency do their work. So these are the kind of comments they were giving when someone like Miguna was going through hard times, when President Uhuru government was not respecting the court orders, when they were deporting Matiang'i, and when they were deporting Miguna, and when these people were harassing the NASA principals, Raila Odinga and the team, Akina Kalonzo, Mudavadi, Wetangula, these guys were being tear-gassed, and the team that is supporting William Samoei Ruto as of now, they were the ones clapping that time at President Uhuru Kenyatta's government. So when I reached that point, I found it so much hard to sympathize with the situation that the DP is going through, or his followers up to now, because it is good sometimes to remind these leaders when they make mistake. And you know, with the current era where we are living, even all the clips are available that we can remind these people using all these clips. So when they come on complaining about how President Uhuru Kenyatta government is kind of dictatorship, this is something that they were advocating before. And now it is happening on them. What Senator Orengo said, that the government will eat its people. And now that prophecy is still going on as we go forward. And Senator Mutula Kilonzo also was among the people who responded to William Ruto when he was saying it's all right to mwachie Mungu. And this is what Mutula said. Do you remember when you felt implacable, indispensable, and the almighty? Now today you remember Miguna. I mean, unataka ulipiwe wapi kama sio hapa duniani? So the problem is, when Ruto has the problem, will always run to the Lord. He will mention and invoke the name of God. But what he forgot is that when the impunity is happening to other people in his favor, he always forgot about invoking the name of God and standing for the truth. So when this thing happened to him, now he turned to the same God. In that manner, in my view, I feel that DP is a hypocrite, and he should stop that. Let him stand with the rule of law. When someone is wrong, let him say it is wrong, but not defend even the government when it is doing wrong. Then when it happened to him, he needed to get sympathy from Wananchi and all his supporters. That's why instead of people sympathizing with the deputy president, instead, they went ahead to remind him about all these issues. Guys, by the way, we are not analyzing anything here. I just came in here to remind the people who are supporting William Samoei Ruto to understand where the rain started raining these people. That the same God that they are mentioning now is the same God I mean, and I believe that is actually giving them what they deserve for what they did to other individuals. So what they are receiving is exactly what they used to advocate for. Whether William Ruto was going for business or what, because I have seen also Oscar Sudi complaining on social media on how Robert Alai was spreading rumors and wrong message to Kenyans about William Samoei Ruto working with a terrorist. There is some guy there they are mentioning as a terrorist. And even the Star went ahead to mention about that issue. And Oscar Sudi came in to complain about the same issue. So whether all those things are true or not, yes, Ruto has gone through this impunity and his journey has been suspended. But one thing here to learn is that when the government is favoring you, please remember to stand with the law and not support impunity. That's the truth. So, this team, the William Samoei Ruto, should prepare to face all the dramas, because I see the direction they are going. They might form the next opposition. So, they should prepare and grow a thick skin going forward. There is high possibility that this guy will land into opposition. So, I think after that, and it is good God to allow them to land in opposition, that now they can understand when to support the government and when to keep quiet when the government is doing wrong, or when to correct the government when they are doing wrong. So let the government get it right. Yes, no one advocates for what the government is doing, but also someone like me and other individuals find it hard to also sympathize with this team if we remember what they were talking in 2017 when Maraga nullified that general election. Waliita Maraga mkora, and they don't even have the evidence to present before the court to prove that the election was free and fair. Walikataa kufungua saba. Instead, what they hand ahead, it was just to tarnish the name of Maraga, and now they are seeking for justice in the court. So which court? Tukikumbuka ile maneno yule mzee Kamino said that the president should not seek the favor in court when he don't respect the court order. So these individuals, if I use Kamino's word, I should say that they should not expect the court to listen to them and serve them with justice when they turned against the court some time back and referred to the court as Wakora. So I wonder how they need justice from the court at the same time. May good God bless you. See you in our next video. Actually, I'm preparing another video. Now, officially, ANC, Ford Kenya, and the Wiper Party have represented the resignation letters to the registrar of party, meaning that NASA coalition is now officially dead. ODM has not yet done that. So that is my next video. So tune in for that.